Welcome to Programming Knowledge. So in this video we will come back to Flutter from Dart and continue our discussion where we left. So in our last Flutter video we discussed about image.asset. So in this video we are going to discuss about another type of image, and that is image.network. Okay, so what it basically means is that you can display any image from the internet in your Flutter application. Okay, so for that I'll remove this child completely from here, add another child, that is image.network. Okay, and then we need to give a src, which is actually the URL of the image. Okay, so I have a URL copied. You can pick any URL from the internet. Okay, now if I save this, I should be able to see this image on my screen, and you can see this. It is a simple image of a burger with a red background. Okay, so now the properties that we discussed in image.assets are also applicable in image.network, and there are a few more things which were present in image asset, but I have intentionally left that to discuss in image.network because it makes more sense over here. Okay, so for that, first a quick recapitulation about frame builder. So as we discussed in our previous video, frame builder takes four properties. First is build context, then a widget child, then a frame, and then bool is async loaded. Okay, and then it needs to return a widget. Okay, so just to see the difference of this frame builder, I'll simply add a padding. Okay, and it will have a padding of, let's say, const edge insets, edge insets all, and let's say 20.0, and the child is our child widget over here. Okay, so now I'll format this and run, and let's see the difference. Okay, so now you can see we have a padding of 20 from all the sides. Okay, let's make it 40 so that the change is significant. And you can see we have a spacing from all the sides, and that is the padding. Okay, so this is about frame builder. We have discussed it in the previous video about image.asset. Now the next thing that we are going to discuss is a loading builder. Okay, so the reason I have not discussed it in image.asset because over there we don't actually load something, we already have the image in our asset folder. But while we are loading some image from network, which means we are downloading stuff from some other server, so that might take some time to load. Okay, so that is when we use the loading builder. Okay, so then loading builder also takes a build context. Okay, I'll call it context, then a widget child, and then image chunk event, and that is the loading progress. Okay, so this has all the data about the loading speed, bytes already loaded and bytes remaining to load, means all the numerical data are stored in this image chunk event. Okay, so we can get all the data from this loading process. Okay, anyways, we are not going to discuss anything about that right now because that is not actually used that much. Okay, so now over here we want to return a widget, and that widget will be displayed until the image is being loaded from the server. Okay, so for that I'll simply return inside a center. Inside a center I'll have a child, and that will be a text view. Okay, and the text view says loading image. Okay, and why is this text view giving an error? Okay, so it should be a text, not a text view. I'm sorry. Now let's run this and see. Okay, so you can see after some time the image is loaded. Okay, now the next thing that I want to discuss is errorBuilder. So that means this widget will be displayed when there is an error, the widget that we return in errorBuilder. Okay, so errorBuilder, it also takes a build context. You will see in Flutter, whenever we are returning a widget, we are generally taking a build context. Okay, then an error object, sorry, object spelling is wrong, and then a stack trace about the error. Okay, and then over here I'll return inside a center, the child will be text error occurred. Okay, so now let's return this, let's run this, and before running I'll remove just one letter from here so that this URL is invalid and this errorBuilder should be called. Okay, so let's see. And you can see error occurred is written in the center, and along with this you can also see in the terminal we are not getting any errors which would be in the console if we don't have this thing right over here. Okay, so let's say if I remove this errorBuilder and then if I try loading a invalid URL, we will get a error over here in our console, and you can see that, and even on the screen. So that means that the error handling has also been done internally when we use a errorBuilder. Okay, so that was about image network, and all the other things that we discussed in image.asset is also applicable in image.network. These were a few new things. Okay, so now these are not the only types of images that we have in Flutter. There are two more, that is image.file and image.memory. Okay, so we will discuss about those when we cover little bit more about basics, like working with files in Flutter and working with base 64 and stuff like that. Okay, so this was about image.network, and now since we are discussing images, there is another way to display an image inside a container. Okay, and that is inside a decoration. So inside a decoration we have our simple box decoration. Okay, now this box decoration has a property image, and this image takes a decoration image widget. Okay, so over here I'll write a decoration image, and then inside the decoration image is required part. Okay, and then over here we simply can't write the URL for network image or the path for asset image. Okay, for that over here we have different widgets. Suppose if I want to display a asset image, so I'll write asset image, that is the widget name, and then over here the first thing should be the path, so that is asset, and then gshub.png. Now let's run this and see, and you can see the image is over here. Now what will happen if we will apply padding to this container, that will not be applicable for this image, because this image is a decoration to the container and not a child to the container. Okay, so there's a difference between decoration and a child. Okay, now similarly for our network image, we have network image, and then over here goes the URL. Okay, so you can add the URL over here, and then it will be pretty much the same. We will be able to see the image on the screen. Okay, and now we apply all the properties to the image like fit and stuff. So that is not inside this asset image, that is inside this decoration image. Okay, so over here I can have that fit, and then all the other stuff that I had in image.asset and image.network. Not all, but most of them. Okay, so suppose if I write fit height, and let's see what happens. I'll format it, save it, and you can see the same properties as we discussed in image.asset. Okay, so this was yet another way how to display an image in Flutter. Okay, the method you display an image may vary according to your needs. So this was for the video. Thank you.